Hamburg, May 1941. Smoke rises from the Blohm and Voss shipyards. The smell of burning metal mingles with the mist from the Elbe. German engineers analyze intelligence reports on American shipyards. They laugh. Electric welding? For cargo ships? An admiral adjusts his glasses and shakes his head. Impossible. Fatigue fractures. Catastrophic cracks. They'll sink before crossing the Atlantic. Another lights a cigar. Americans are amateurs. Across the ocean in Richmond, California, blue sparks illuminate the night. The high-pitched sound of arcing echoes endlessly. Steel plates melt in seconds. No rivets, no drilling, just heat, pressure, and speed. What they didn't know was that on that day they were witnessing the beginning of their own end. Electric welding wasn't new, but using it on 10,000-ton ships, that was naval heresy. For 3 centuries, ships were held together with rivets, millions of them, each one hammered by hand, weeks of work, months of assembly. Henry J. Kaiser, a businessman with no naval experience, proposed the impossible: entire welded ships, built en masse, like automobiles. American admirals refused. Naval engineers called him a lunatic. Weld breaks under sea stress, the structure will crack, it's suicide. Kaiser ignored it. He hired inexperienced welders, housewives, farmers, factory workers. He trained them in weeks. He divided each ship into prefabricated sections. He created assembly lines. He tested welds under extreme hydrostatic compression. He reinforced critical joints. The first Liberty ships were launched in 1941. Critics eagerly awaited disaster. No one imagined that this apparent failure carried the seed of victory. January 1942, North Atlantic. OSS Schenectady, a newly launched Liberty ship, breaks in half. In port. No torpedo, no storm. The weld failed. The German press explodes with sarcasm. American Wunderwaffe sinks on its own. U-boats report sightings. Welding ships. Easy targets. Naval engineers shake their heads. We said it wouldn't work. But Kaiser didn't stop. He investigated the cause. Brittle fracture at low temperatures. He modified the steel alloy. He added structural reinforcements. He adjusted the welding procedure. And he kept building. September 1942. A Liberty ship is built in 24 days. Then in 2 weeks. In November, the SS Robert E. Peary is released in 4 days, 15 hours and 29 minutes. From keel to launch. Germans receive the report. They think it's propaganda. Impossible. It took us 6 months to build a freighter. But convoys begin crossing the Atlantic in unprecedented numbers. 5 ships, 10, 20, 50. U-boats sink 3. 7 more are launched in the same week. 10 sink. 15 are launched. The mortal mathematics is reversed. America wasn't just building ships. It was flooding the ocean with steel. American shipyards operate 24 hours a day. Richmond, Portland, Savannah, Brunswick. Blue sparks light up the night sky like industrial constellations. Every 10 hours, a new Liberty ship hits the water. 18 shipyards, 3 shifts, continuous welding. Admiral Dönitz reads the numbers with disbelief. They build faster than we can sink. German report, March 1943. American production capacity defies all projections. Electric welding has eliminated the bottleneck in shipbuilding. We cannot win a war of attrition against a nation that turns steel into ships faster than we turn torpedoes into sinkers. 2010. Liberty ships were built. Each carried 10,000 tons of cargo, tanks, planes, food, fuel, hope. The Battle of the Atlantic wasn't won by destroyers, it was won by welders. Welding symbolized something greater than technology: speed over perfection, volume over art, production over tradition. Germans built ships like cathedrals. Americans built them like bread, and bread feeds armies. Industrial warfare does not forgive arrogance. It does not reward elegance. Tonnage reward, cadence, ability to absorb losses and continue production. Electric welding was the artery through which industrial democracy pumped victory into Europe. May 1945. Hamburg again, the same shipyards. Now in ruins. German engineers walk among the rubble. Silently. In the harbor, an American Liberty ship unloads reconstruction supplies. They laughed when they first saw her. They called her an amateur, fragile, condemned. They stopped laughing when they realized that the sound of laughter was mixed with the thunder of defeat. The weld was not just molten metal, it was the language of mass production, and whoever mastered it mastered the destiny of nations. The ocean filled with American steel, and the German silence became deafening.